Brainwashed Republic. How decades of propaganda in our school textbooks have brainwashed our youth into despising their own heritage. The Government of India's Ministry of Education set up the National Council of Educational Research and Training by merging 7 government institutions in 1961. NCERT had the major task of writing the textbooks for schools which a majority of Indian states accepted as standard. Following independence, the history given to our school children was heavily controlled by the ruling party, the Congress led by Nehru. Political ideology, the left liberal brand, completely distorted the historical narrative, as at least 2 generations consumed this history, internalizing it. The writing suited the political heads, and under their patronage, the historians played havoc with the truth. The country's up-and-coming generation were totally confused, and the majority came to be ashamed of themselves. What is the purpose of history? It might give many answers, and lead to heated debates, but for India after independence, history should have served a specific purpose. At the time of independence, when we are at our lowest in confidence and self-respect, there was a need to look at our history and ancient heritage, and tell the country something positive and uplifting about ourselves. That generation needed to be told that we were one of the richest and the most culturally advanced countries in the world. The teaching should have been about our ancient civilization, and the wonderful achievements of the country, in various secular and non-secular fields. The purpose of history, finally, for children is to instill a sense of pride and respect for the country. Alas, we lost an excellent opportunity. The NCERT textbooks from a crucial period of class 6 to class 12, the most formative years of a child, abused its position to fill innocent minds with poison. It is one of the saddest chapters of our country, when the academia in the post-independent period simply continued with the colonial story about India. The discourse of shame continued with an addition of newfound principles of secularism, and a free run to propagate an ideology dear to the ruling party. A student, after going through the curriculum, became a wreck, internalizing every story, serving a leftist propagandist cause. Sanskrit became an exploitative language. Ramayana and Mahabharata were trivialized. And Indians, of course, became misogynistic, casteist, socially exploitative, and hostile. Indian kings were wicked if at all they get a mention. Of course, all this on a background of a popular liberal discourse, that India did not really exist before the colonials. The depiction of the evils of indigenous people, or the benevolence of foreign invaders, is finally projected through the prism of religion. This brainwashing used Hinduism as a template to show everything that was wrong in Indian culture and its heritage. History writers achieved this by using every trick in the book for brainwashing. Lies, appealing to authority, appealing to prejudice, cherry-picking, disinformation, euphemisms, exaggeration, glittering generalities, guilt by association, half-truths, intentional vagueness, labeling, loaded language, oversimplification, third-party technique, unstated assumption, thought-terminating cliché, and so on. An innocent child going through these books, memorizing facts for examinations, happily and unknowingly internalizes the depiction of our past culture as invariably true. This happened for a crucial period of 2 generations who entered colleges and built their lives believing sadly that nothing good came from our country. A few may learn the truth by their own effort, however, the majority stay clueless and misinformed. If you liked what you saw, consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Until next time, I see you.